Welcome back, Boardmasters. SCL Matt here with another live unboxing. Thankfully, another package arrived today. Corey, thank you for showing up early. Thank you for reminding me about the mute button. I've been using my system earlier today, and so I had everything unmuted already, ready to go. But I do appreciate the reminder. Want everybody to be able to hear what I have to say. Because nobody wants to listen to me talk, actually. They just want to see what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? So today's box is a box from another fan, and they actually sent me a note. And everybody should know by now that if you send me a note in the box, I'm very likely to read it on air. So be prepared. This particular note says, "Hi, Matt. Thank you for all that you do for the Skylanders community. Your website is incredibly well made. Your shop is amazing, and your content is the highest quality Skylanders content out there. You deserve all the success in the world, and I hope you can turn a nice profit with these figures. Thank you for buying them. Your friend Airship." So I don't know if Airship's around right now, but yes, this is a lot I bought from Airship. I don't divulge any other details between that, but um, that is what we're working with today, and it's a nice big box. Like I said, I this box, I kind of forgot what was going to be in it because um, through no fault of theirs, um, it took a while to get here. They shipped it in a good amount of time. There you go, Airship. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for including that note. But yeah, the lot finally arrived. Yes, exactly. Got worried when it says later than expected. This was not your fault at all. I can't explain. I don't know what happened. It was sitting at my like local distribution center in St. Paul for like a week. Like it got there on August 2nd and then didn't move basically until today. So actually more than a week. So I this is the one I was expecting last week Tuesday. Yeah, I think I was expecting it last week Tuesday. And now 8 days later, here we are. So there you go. Skadoosh, slow down with the unboxings. No, everybody likes the unboxings. We're gonna keep these unboxings coming, and especially because some of these are gonna be, like I said, they're not always gonna be quite as big. This one is a little bit bigger than I remembered it was gonna be, but that's cool. That's cool. So you do come for the conversation, okay? But yes, we want to see what's in the box. Wonderful fam. Priv is it's my shorthand for private. Um, I that space that I left there, unless I want to change the font size, it only fits like 4 letters. Um, so I've shortened everything to 4 letters. So we have eBay. If it says Posh, that's Poshmark. If it says Priv or Prive, it's for private. It means it was a private sale between me and usually one of the community members, which is why you won't see a price listed for this lot. I keep that information private as well. What's the other one? Oh, if you see Merc, MERC, that's going to be Mercari. I think those are the abbreviations you'll usually see there. But yeah, that's there. Man, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Okay. Thank you all for joining regularly. Yeah. It's not a usual thing. Like I know it happens, Duhan, and like that's why I always kind of give the caveat, like I ship things out right away. And if nothing goes wrong with the postal service, like you should expect to see your packages in 2 to 5 days. But sometimes stuff like this happens and I can't explain it, and the post office just delays things for a week, and who knows? Who knows? Pumpkin Eyebrows, happy I'm not slowing down. Awesome. Ova King, come for the unboxing, stay for the conversations. I like it. I like it. John, welcome, welcome. Um, USPS, I mean, just in general, I haven't noticed too many problems. It was just this one package because I had plenty of other packages. Like the other like the past 3 or 4 unboxings I've done, all were shipped after this package and arrived before this package. So it was just this one package got stuck somewhere and I can't explain it. So it's weird. Uh, Ninja, yes, the Firebone hot dog arrived today. Yes. So if anybody didn't hear about that, the purple Firebone hot dog has been sold. Um, so we're running out of the the um, chase variants that we got from that one lot. So there is still a metallic purple lightning rod available and the green flame Firebone hot dog. Um, So, like, in all likelihood, one of those will be, I'll tell you, the lightning rod is up first in the rotation, to go to auction this Saturday, if it's still available. If it's not, well, then we'll move on to green firebone hot dog, unless that's gone too, and then we'll move on to something else. But yeah, those are still available if anybody was interested in those. Um, be the gamer, yeah. Complete Swap Force collection. In game, you can't have a complete Swap Force collection because of that platinum treasure chest. Yep. Rubble Rouser to level 20. Awesome. Rubble Rouser is amazing. Yeah, jump on the variant chase variant train while you can. We still have a few available. Anyway, let's get into this. I don't think we're gonna have super rare chase variants here today, but we should have some good stuff as always. Doolhan, I appreciate this. Nice little testimonial there. My shipping speed is on point. Always get packages in 2 to 3 days. There you go. I do all that I can. Like I said, I get it out of my shop into the postal system within 24 hours usually. I mean, unless it's the weekend when they don't ship stuff. Um, but that is how it works. Kobe, welcome, welcome. All right. So, this box, I read the note that came with it already. There is a ton of bubble wrap and air bubbles in here. I love to see that. Thank you very much, Airship. But get some of those out of the way. First thing I see here is a bunch of portals, which may be of interest to some folks. Actually, a lot of portals. Wow. So we actually have a 3DS portal, which we haven't had in a little while. This is, of course, the Swap Force 3DS portal, which is a little bit more wanted usually, just because it can read the Swap Force characters, unlike the first two, the SSA and Giants 3DS portals can't read the Swap Force characters. Then let's see, we have Imaginators and Swap Force. Oh, okay. So the Swap Force one is for 360. The Imaginators is actually for Xbox One. So if anybody's looking for an Xbox One portal, that will be available shortly. And then this SSA portal is for 360, and the Trap Team portal is for 360 as well. So a bunch of 360 portals, one Xbox One portal, and one 3DS portal. All right. Match shipments always arrive early. Awesome. More testimonials about my shipping time. I appreciate this, guys. I greatly appreciate that. Wonderful ham. How can I tell what? I'm not sure what you're asking about this. If you're asking about the portals, so the Xbox ones are all late. Well, okay. So between Xbox and between the games. These portals that look the same, they are for Swap Force and Imaginators. The Imaginators one will have a gray cable. The Swap Force one has a black cable. If you can also look on the back at the model number, that's going to tell you like they all have different model numbers, so you know that for sure. And then if you look right here, it says it's not going to focus quite well enough. Portal of Power for Xbox One. So the Xbox Ones will always be labeled either for Xbox One or for Xbox 360. If it just says Portal of Power, that's going to be the more generic one that's for the Nintendo and PlayStation systems. Let's see. 3DS. The Swap Force portal, the Swap Force portal, I believe should work for Superchargers Racing, I think. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay, this isn't quite true. Be the Gamer. Shipments do not arrive so fast; they arrive before you press order. Yeah. All right. Looks like we have a poster here. I'll have to look into this. I have a few other posters laying around that will probably be going up for auction soon. See if anybody's interested in those. This one, like, I don't want to wreck it, but it's an Imaginators poster. Okay. Yeah, so we have an Imaginators poster. And then we got a stack of games, which seem to correlate with the portals we just got. So we have SSA, Giants, Swap Force, and Trap Team for the 360. And then we have Imaginators for the Xbox One. So a bunch of Xbox games there. I'm going to assume, like, I'll double check these before I list them. But yeah, I'm going to assume that the discs are all in there. Trap Team, Swap Force. I did just come across one empty case this week. There's Giants and SSA. Okay. So yeah, all the games are there. But I did come across a 360 case this week for SSA that was empty. It had the booklet, but not the disc. It was just the case and the booklet. The disc was missing. So yeah. Had to remove that one from inventory, but made it work. Ooh, delivery by Portal of Power. I like it. Same hour drone delivery. Someday, perhaps. Overking, I don't know offhand. I'll check him out for sure. King Ninja, yes, I do still have the case. I kind of thought, I mean, if you just want to straight up buy it from me, let me know. Contact me privately. Twitter, Facebook, email, something. Otherwise, I was thinking I will probably put that case up for auction this Saturday. Just because it, like I said, it's not the actual game, but if someone's looking for a case, yeah, I have one. All right. So moving on. A bunch of figures in here, packaged up nicely in some bubble wrap here. Like I said, I always like to see that. People know what they're doing now. Oh, wow. Wow, I kind of forgot about this. We have a bunch of creation crystals. This lot's gonna be better than way better than I remember. I have to go back and see what I actually paid for this. All right. So we have a water armor creation crystal. Have magic lantern. Ooh, even have a dark crystal, dark pyramid creation crystal. Undead claw, Or sorry, Undead Fanged. Undead Fanged. My apologies. Tech Reactor. This is great because I'm once again running low on crystals. Perfect timing. Earth Rocket. Another magic lantern. Yeah, that's 2 magic lanterns. All right, we got a silver mystery chest. There is Pirate Seas. Not the special Cheesehead edition. We got Sky Iron Shield and a Sky Diamond. It's one of my favorite vehicles, the Sea Shadow. Tower of Time. Level piece. King Ninja. So all of these items will be placed on my shop. If you go to skylanderscharacterlist.com/shop, the link is down in the description of this video. Check out the shop. All the prices are there. And that's all of these items that you're seeing here. Once we're done testing them in this video, everything will be listed up for sale in the shop. So all the prices will be listed there. You can check it out now. This live stream is giving you a little preview of what is coming to the shop. It will be there usually within an hour after I end this live stream. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SCLMatt, to check out when the shop is actually updated. But that's how it works. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to King Ninja. But yeah, if you have money to spend, go check out the shop. You can check out the prices there. I don't have all the prices memorized. But yeah, you can check out all the prices on the shop and they'll be up there shortly. Yes, best sea vehicle easily. Sea Shadow. Or Soda Skimmer. Okay. I mean, Soda Skimmer's okay, but yeah, I definitely prefer the Sea Shadow from a design standpoint in particular. We have the Anvil Rain, Crypt Crusher, and a Sky Slicer. Oh, we got another crystal, Undead Fanged. That's a second Undead Fanged actually too. Cool. There's a Battle Hammer. Our starter pack traps. It's a Life Hammer, Water Tiki. There's some hidden treasure. And the Empire of Ice. That's 1 bag down. More to go. Oh. That bag wasn't sealed like the last one. Or I think it was at one point, but it opened. All right. All right. We do have a damage figure here. I think there's a couple of these, but Flash Wing missing 1 wing. She'll go in the damage pile. We got a Series 1 Whirlwind. Here's our damaged Drobot. No wing Drobot. Damaged pile. And our damaged Stealth Elf. 1 arm there. Once again, I was aware of these ahead of time, so it's not a complete surprise. I think all the damaged ones are in this bag here, it looks like. So actually, yeah, is this whole bag damaged? It might be. Yeah. Grab this one that fell out. Okay, so this whole bag, I believe, is damaged figures. So yeah. there we go. The other bag is all damaged figures. Airship's trying to tell me what's going on here, and I'm just not paying attention. So it's sevenfold. Mostly we pulled out a bunch of creation crystals. That's been the highlight so far, including a dark pyramid creation crystal. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crystals overall. And yeah, now I have a bunch of damaged figures. Yeah, was Whirlwind damaged? Maybe I just picked this one up accidentally. I don't think Whirlwind is damaged. That's a good question though. No, Whirlwind seems to be okay. I think I just picked it up with this bag. All right. So damaged figures. I'm not going to say damaged every time, but we got a Series 1 Chill, missing a few parts. Series 2 Hex, missing a head. Think she'd be okay because she has plenty of spare skulls, but who knows? Hoot Loop, his staff there is missing. Gonna dump these out and put them right back in the bag. Let's do that. Everybody loves a broken snapshot. We've seen a few of those. I do have his arrow there, it looks like. Oh, there we go. 1 antenna on Swarm. It's gonna be fun. Find the damage. No staff. Well, missing the top half of the staff for Double Trouble Series 2. Missing a wing on Series 1 Sonic Boom. Oof. Missing a head on Igniter. That's wow, yeah, just the head. Missing a head, a lot of headless ones. Missing a head on Deja Vu. Missing the sword on Series 2 Chop Chop. That one's common. Series, wow. Popthorn missing his wings, like, or his arms, or whatever you want to call them. Like, I mean, he doesn't look half bad actually. If you don't know those things are supposed to be there. Series 2 Gil Grunt missing his harpoon. That one's common. Another S1 Stealth Elf missing her arm. Oh, found some of the parts. So there is Double Trouble staff and Deja Vu's head. Ooh, legendary Chop Chop missing an arm. That's unfortunate. All right, so put all these back in the bag. So those should be all the damaged ones, unless a few of them spilled out. But set them to the side for now. So now we can move on to the rest of the lot. Has there ever been a damaged creation crystal? So I've seen pictures of some. I haven't gotten any in these lots. Yeah. You have to be pretty rough with the creation crystals to actually damage them. First 2 purchases are going to be a Series 1 Gil Grunt and Hidden Treasure. I got them. Yeah, you've seen a damaged creation crystal. No Tree Rex yet, but we'll see. We got the headless collection. Maybe that's what I do. Create a lot of headless Skylanders for the auction this weekend. Maybe I'll try that. Try theming them. All right. Yeah, good auction item for the damaged legendary Chop Chop. Yep, absolutely. All right, moving along. We have our Series 1 Spyro, who's, man, his eyes really wore off. That's like the most common thing I see with these Spyro figures, is that the eyes really start to wear away. Looks kind of cool, actually. Series 2 Cinder. Series 2 Trigger Happy, coins intact. Series 1 Shroom Boom. Oh, yep, this one's damaged. So all the pieces are still there, but his hand has come off of his arm, but it's still attached by the slingshot. That's kind of unique. So I mean, like you can just pop that back in there, but like I said, because I know it's loose, that's gonna go damaged. We got a Series 1 Sonic Boom. And Series 1 Pop Fizz. Zombie Spyro, yes. Possessed Spyro. All sorts of names for him. There is Volcanic Eruptor. Got a Series 1 Stump Smash. And a Series 1 Double Trouble. And a Series 2 Prison Break. Haven't seen one of these in a couple of weeks. Oh, we do have some giants, at least. There is a Crusher. Not quite T-Rex. Series 1 Drill Sergeant. A Light Core Jetpack. Hey, there's your Series 1 Gil Grunt. Another Series 2 Cinder. And a Series 1 Flame Slinger. I agree. Series 2 Prison Break is a very solid figure. Pun intended. Saw Double Dare Trigger Happy and the Power Blue variant, as well as Gold Rush and the Power Blue variant in the shop last night. Yes, very, very true. If anybody's looking, Double Dare Trigger Happy and the Gold Rusher are currently available in the shop. And then yeah, the Power Blue Trigger Happy, and it's actually not Power Blue Gold Rusher. It's Power Blue Splatter Splasher. I've actually sold the Power Blue Gold Rusher already, but Power Blue Splatter Splasher is in there. So Doolhan, those all came, those came in from the garage from the Smoky lot, so they weren't properly unboxed, and that's maybe why you have missed them. I've talked about them a couple of times, but yeah, they're definitely in the shop right now. All right, here we go. Let's make it official. T-Rex. We got him. We got a T-Rex. It is an official lot. Sometimes I feel you should just include a T-Rex, even if you don't want to, just to make it official, right? Got to make it official, especially if you know about T-Rex. Series 1 Slam Bam. Legendary Free Ranger. Good to see him again. The legendaries have been selling very quickly in the shop recently. And I don't know if there's a particular reason for it, or if we just have the right people shopping at the right time, or what's going on. But yeah, a lot of the legendaries don't stay around very long. There is a Swarm. Doolhan, yes, we do have damaged T-Rex. We absolutely do. It's usually one of the arms is broken off. Yeah, not a lot of them, but there have been a few. All right, there is Fright Rider. and a Series 2 igniter, Series 2 whirlwind, Series 1 eruptor, and our first swapper half. So check that out. How do I deal with scalpers on my website? I mean, if scalpers want to buy my figures, they're welcome to them. But honestly, like that's why some of my figures are priced a little bit higher. I mean, it's just to like that's why I don't sell Robo for $50 or $20, right? If I did that, yeah, scalpers would be all over my site. But for the most part, I know these figures are getting into the hands of actual collectors. So I mean, I would say I don't have a lot of scalpers on my site right now, if there are any, and if they're there, well, I mean, there's not much I can do, right? I mean, do you have any suggestions? I don't think I have a big scalper problem right now, but yeah. Cars, welcome, welcome. Kobe, this has been a solid lot so far. Let's see if we can get you to that 400, King Ninja. That'd be great. That'd be great. Be the gamer. Yes, yes, that would be great. I mean, they kind of talked about that, right? They talked about swapping not just like top half, bottom half, but like let's swap out this weapon and let's swap out this armor and stuff. So you could swap out individual parts like that, but that got really tricky, I think. I think we all hate scalpers, but yeah, I don't know what solution you have for them. I mean, I'm open to suggestions if we think it's a problem, but I haven't really seen it as a problem yet. There is a Spy Rise and a Light Core Eruptor and a Legendary Bouncer. I believe I just sold the last Legendary Bouncer today, so back in stock. Perfect timing once again. Yes, there has been a Tree Rex. This is an official lot. We have a Tree Rex already. What is a scalper? A scalper is someone who basically, typically we think of them going into retail stores or shopping online nowadays, when they just buy up all the product at retail price and then try to resell it online for ridiculous markup. So if they go in and buy a $15 figure, this happens a lot, like in the Amiibo world or with PS5s, PlayStation 5. You're seeing this a lot. People go and buy this $400 console, and then no one could get their hands on it, so they're forced to buy them from whoever bought up all the stock, which is the scalpers. And instead of reselling them at a decent price, 400, they cost what, 499, I think. So they cost $500 or $400, 500. I think are they 500 now? I don't know. Anyway, if they're at $500, instead of charging $500 or a reasonable markup, 550, 600 something, they're charging $1,000. And it's like, it's a $500 console. No one should have to pay $1,000 for that. But these scalpers bought up all of the stock, and so you have no chance to get one unless you buy from them. And they charge them way too much. It's not fun. It's not fun. There you go. Has Robo in his collection. He knows what Robo is worth. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah, they scrapped the idea. Yeah, small pieces for kids. That was a big part of it, and just yeah, it gets really complicated. How many in-game variant swappers are there? I don't know offhand. I don't know offhand what the numbers are. You could go check on my website. Go to the Swap Force page and scroll down to the in-game variants and start counting. Um, I mean, my favorite, Quick Draw Rattleshake. He's the best. He's the only one that matters. Almost all of these swappers got variants, but there you go. 9 in-game swap variants. Thank you, Be the Gamer. All right, we have a legendary bash. Speaking of legendaries, like I said, that this is great. This is great. I'm glad to see these coming in. We got ourselves a light core Star Strike. And a Series 1 Smolder Dash. Yeah, Martin, you're right. Scalpers exist because people pay their crazy prices. Yes, if everybody in the world would band together and say we're not paying those prices, like scalpers would have no choice but to lower their prices. But getting everybody to work together to that point isn't going to work. Um, there is a Series 1 Trigger Happy and a Light Core Drobot. We got some Imaginators. I mean, just starter pack for now, but there is Kingpin. Here. Been thinking of displaying all Skylanders from all 6 games. Should I display new figures or only display Series 2, 3 figures as well? Um, I mean, if you have the ability to, I would display everything. I think it makes for a great display if you can display everything. But some people just don't have the room for that. So do what works for you. How rare is the metallic washbuckler? Not super rare. It was a little bit of a pain to get a hold of in the beginning because it was like a console exclusive. Like it came with a bundle. Like I think it came with a Wii U bundle. Um, so it was kind of expensive to buy at retail. But since they've all been bought and now we're buying and selling them used individually without all the extra stuff, they've become pretty common overall. Um, yeah, Trigger Happy's eyes are messed up. That's another one, just like the Spyro that I showed earlier. Those Series 1 Spyro Trigger Happy, not so much with Gale Grunt that I've noticed, but Spyro and Trigger Happy, their eyes just yeah, they wear off after over time. So like it's super common. It's just like natural wear and tear from being 10 years old. That that's all that is. So I don't usually call that like damaged, but yeah, their eyes just kind of wear off after a while. Razorgeist, yes, yes, I am aware of these traps. I list them separately in the shop. I test for them whenever I get these traps. I don't think we have any. Well, oh, we had two just the starter pack traps today, so they're not going to have a variance in them. But yeah, definitely aware of them. Weed Ruptor for $8. Is that a good deal? I think that's okay. I think that's roughly what I charge for it in the shop. So yeah, that's probably a good deal. All right. We got High Volt. So we have stuff from all 6 games, I think now. I think that might have been our first supercharger. But let's make it official again, folks. We have our second T-Rex. Anyone who missed the first one, yes, here is another T-Rex. Have I ever gotten a damage countdown? Yeah, I do. I've had some armless countdowns. I might still have them actually. If you're interested, let me know. Variant Frightful Fiesta. Halloween variant. This is an in-game variant. Frightful Fiesta. And Stormblade, one of the few good air characters, in my opinion. Got a smash hit. One we were talking about yesterday, just falls over all the time. And continuing our legendaries, there is legendary Spyro. I know we just got these in like yesterday, but I think they actually sold out already. Like I said, the legendaries have been going quickly. So if you're interested, I wouldn't wait too long on those. Here's another Imaginator, not a starter pack figure. How about a Taekwon Crow? Anybody looking for Taekwon Crow? Is a Riptide and Scorp and a Food Fight, the ever popular. And of course, when I say ever popular, I mean I can't sell them. How rare are Pumpkin, Fright Rider, and Eyebrawl? So Pumpkin Eyebrawl's not too rare. He was sold in all retail locations. Really, it wasn't even a store exclusive. I don't think. Pumpkin Fright Rider, on the other hand, is a bit more rare. That was a Frito-Lay giveaway, so that was not available at retail. But there are a bunch of them out there. I don't remember the exact number on that one, but yeah, Pumpkin Fright Rider is a bit more rare, harder to find, fewer created. But yeah, that's how that one works. We got another. Speaking of Fright Rider, regular Fright Rider, and another swap completion. There is our Stink Bomb. He'll be back in stock today. Series 1 Cinder. Series 1 Terrafin. Another Series 2 Cinder. I think that's our third one today. Series 2 Lightning Rod. Series 1 Stump Smash. We have a Free Ranger. And Series 2 Zook. A second Free Ranger. And variant, there is a Nitro Freeze Blade. Legendary Tri-Tip. I believe I just sold my last Legendary Tri-Tip yesterday. I have Standard, but I think Legendary is sold out. But yeah, the easiest way to find out, check the shop. Links down in the description if you need it. All right, a bunch more swappers here, getting all the parts. We talked about them earlier today. Someone had them at level 20. There's Rubble Rouser. Underrated swapper. Of course, we got our blast zone. And our washbuckler. And there's my guy, Rattleshake. Last few figures here. Got a Zulu. Trailblazer. That's one we don't get too often, so that's nice. Dr. Crankcase. Chopscotch. And the last figure we have is Mysticat. So there you go. There was no Nitro Magna Charge. We had a Nitro Freeze Blade this time. No Nitro Magna Charge. But yeah, that is the lot. So a handful of Imaginators, a handful of Senseis, 8 Creation Crystals, a bunch of Legendaries, and a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, it's been a good lot. It's been a good lot, folks. Obviously got to stick around while I go test and reset these figures. But yeah, we will be doing that, and then I will update the shop shortly after that. So if you want to stick around, please feel free to stick around, join me. We'll have some great Skylanders conversations as usual. Otherwise, you're free to go. And if you're interested in when the shop is updated, of course, be sure to follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SCLMatt, and I will let you know when the shop gets updated over there. But yeah, Martin, I'm falling behind. I have not utilized the case that I got yesterday for my Flockstone Smash. He's still sitting on the shelf uncovered. So yeah, I got to get to that. Yesterday was a crazy day. Today is going to be a crazy day as well. So I don't know if I'll get to it today, but I'll get there soon. I promise. All right, let's do this. What do we got? We need a game. We should find a game. Find a game. Looking for a game.
Whoa. The doctor is in.
Yeah, I guess I need to give you a bell. Yeah. Yeah, that is the end of the unboxing part 1.
Let's go over your test.
Yeah, we're gonna just test and reset as we always do. Give you a little bit of a recap.
The doctor is in.
Yeah, that's about it for today. So, yeah, this will take what, another 30 to 60 minutes. I never actually time how long this takes, so I don't know how long this will take today.
Till you drop.
But yeah, we should have this shop updated within the next couple hours. Be good to go. No garage figures today, Scoosh. Nothing to add from the garage.
Most puzzling.
Just this lot. What you saw is what you're gonna get today.
The master of mystery. Fear the spear.
Clothe the tree. He's got clothes on. He's fuzzy. He's covered. It's all good.
Whip up a storm.
I mean, not a ton. I mean, there was half a dozen Sensei and half a dozen Superchargers, but not a lot, I guess. Kobe, have a good day. Sometimes it just depends what you're looking for.
The main event.
I mean, I actually have a bunch of Imaginators in the shop right now that just haven't been bought yet. So it really
I'm on
depends
a
what you're
real
looking for.
hot streak. The main event.
Actually, I think the slot was pretty well spread over all 6 games. Didn't really concentrate on any particular one,
My power will haunt you.
as I sometimes do. So yeah, there were things from SSA, and there were things from Giants, and there were things from Swap Wars, but wouldn't say they were an overwhelming majority even.
Whip up a storm. Looks like chicken scratched him. Whip up a
I had never
storm.
thought about that. Does that actually work, Airship? Scan and reset Series 2 once in order to add 40 orange face figures to your collection. Wow. I never thought about that. What's the quickest something has ever sold? I've had stuff sell before I can tweet out that the shop has been updated. So, or yeah, be the gamer. Robo sold in just a few seconds, but that's because you know, like I had told people, like it's going live at 1 p.m. Central Time, and yeah, I like there were people waiting on the site to add it to their cart and buy it, and so it sold out in a few seconds. But just something generally from the shop, like one of these updates, like I know sometimes people will sit there and they must just be hitting the refresh button because like I will list, like I'll update the site and then I'll go directly over to Twitter and start typing out my tweet and saying, hey, this is, the site has been updated. Like it takes me all, 30 seconds to type out that tweet. And before I even hit send on the tweet, I get a notification on my phone saying, hey, you have an order, and it's something I just listed. So if people really want something, then yeah, they're on top of it, and they will buy it in a few seconds or a few minutes. But yeah. But I think Pumpkin Eyebrow has you covered here. But if you have a bottom half of Legendary, top half of Nitro, what would we call it? Yeah, the in-game variant title sticks with the top half. Or no, do we determine? Oh yeah, so it sticks with the top half. If it's marked like special, that goes with top and bottom halves. But the variant title sticks with the top half. So yeah, if you have Nitro top half, it would be Nitro. Like we have both those today.
One strike and you're out.
Where? So we have Nitro, Freeze Blade, and Legendary Free Ranger. So if we combine them and go with this, what I believe should be called Nitro Freeze Ranger.
Keeping it cool.
Yeah, Nitro Freeze Ranger. Yeah, sometimes if you are camping out the shop, you can still miss it.
Cut above the rest.
It'll happen. It's unfortunate.
Keeping
But,
it cool.
that's what happens when I only have one copy of a figure. Only one person can get it. So this should be Legendary
Whip up a
Free
storm.
Blade. Yeah.
Looks like chicken scratch to me. Whip up a storm.
But yeah, that's how that works. Just put these on a portal as themselves to make sure that, I mean, the halves already work individually, so it should be fine.
Keeping it cool.
Go for it. I know I made a list of all the swapper combos at one point, and yeah, some of them sound kind of dumb. I don't remember what they are at this time. What I think are the dumbest, but I'm sure you have some opinions out there. Throw them out there. What's the dumbest sounding name? Boom bomb. Yeah, that's definitely a contender.
Drop the hammer.
But think about it too. When you're aiming this game at like I said, like 6 to 12-year-old kids, it's kind of fun. They can get a good laugh out of it sometimes.
Snake my day.
The beam is supreme.
Stink zone. Stink loop. Sure.
Looking strong. The beam is supreme. Go fish! Strapped to the gills. Go fish!
Oh yeah, Stink Bomb certainly made some good combinations as far as names go. So Bluefan, the easiest way is obviously to put them in the game because they give you specific parts. But outside of the game, that's something we're working on. There's a little code stamped on the bottom of the blue chests. And while that doesn't specifically mean, hey, this is this chest, the research we've done so far seems to indicate that the numbers will be different on those chests. But it's not just like number 1 is chest A and number 2 is chest B. There's actually a couple of different codes that could be chest 1 for Kurstiki Temple and a couple of different codes that could be for Lost Imaginite Mines. And we've got some conflicting information over the last few months that we've been looking into this. So we're pretty good at guessing which one it's going to be at least, but I wouldn't say it's 100% like we have it figured out. So there's not really a good way to tell without putting it in the game is basically what it comes down to. But yeah, if you put it on the portal, you can definitely tell which one it
Fan
is.
lightning. My tower.
Slash and burn. No chinks in this armor. Slash and burn.
Stink Rouser, Stink Kraken, Stink Shadow. Yeah.
Born to burn. 8 legs and no base. Making my mark. 8 legs and no base.
Twists of fury! Impressive!
Oh yeah, dual hand. You're right. Stink Bomb definitely would have been a ninja sensei. Just a few years too early. Maybe he helped train some of them, or was trained by them. I'm not sure how the lore works on that one.
A perfect record.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were looking forward to Stink Bomb during Swap Force, but he actually came out kind of late. Like, I think he was a wave 3. And, like, for some reason, I remember him being a little bit harder to find sometimes, but eventually he got out there. It's not really hard to find now. Yeah. John, one of the portals I got, does it say Swap Force 3DS on the 3DS one? No. So the only reason I know this is the 3DS portal is because of how it looks. So like this is the Swap Force design. That's all I'm going after, because the SSA and Giants ones look like the original SSA and Giants portals, like mini versions of them, whereas this is just a mini version of the Swap Force portal. So it doesn't actually say Swap Force on here. The other thing you could do is look up the model number that's on here. Like, for instance, this one is 847-21790. And if you would look that up, you'd be able to, like, there's enough information on the internet to tell you. Like, I'm trying to compile a whole directory of all the model numbers of this stuff to just clarify which is which. But yeah, for now, I'm just going off to the design here. And I bet if I, is there a copyright date on here somewhere? Because if it says like copyright like 2013 or something, that would give me another. Wow, it doesn't have a date on here. That's kind of surprising. I'm not seeing a date. But yeah, I'm going off looks initially, but you can look up model numbers as well. But yeah, they don't ever, other than the Trap Team portal, because they call it the Traptanium portal of power. None of the portals specify which game they're for. You just kind of have to know by looks. So like the SSA one, if you know what that looks like, it has the green ring around the bottom. The Giants one looks exactly the same as the SSA one, except instead of the green ring, it's actually like a clear ring. Because I think it color changes. So there is instead of the green ring, it's just it looks clear or white when it's not lit up. Swap Force got the new design. Like I said, the normal Swap Force portals have a black cable. They're the only ones that have a black cable. Everything else has a gray cable. So that's how you tell the difference quickly between a Swap Force and an Imaginators portal, because the Imaginators portal looks the same as the Swap Force portal, except for the cable. Trap Team, of course, is super easy to tell. And because yeah, that's the Traptanium portal. It looks way different than anything else, and it has Traptanium portal power on the bottom. And then the Superchargers, obviously, yeah, it's the Superchargers portal. Everybody knows that one. Well, if you have any knowledge of Skylanders, then you probably know what the Superchargers portal is. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, they don't specify which game on the portal, actually.
You know,
unfortunately.
this is
I wish they did, honestly.
It's classified.
Never got to play Trap Team on 3DS. How do you trap villains with no trap slot on the portal? Actually, there is a trap slot on the portal, if I recall. Isn't there? Wait, is there? Isn't there a Trap Team 3DS portal? Am I just making that up?
Born to burn.
Because on the mobile game, there's a trap slot. Skylanders Trap Team 3DS. Give me some images. Oh no, there wasn't. Wait, was there? No, there wasn't. There you go. They didn't use traps in the 3DS version. Oh yeah, because that's why you got Gusto and Barkley in the 3DS version. You got Gusto and Barkley. You didn't have traps. There, you use the stylets in a circular motion. That was their solution. So you can still trap them, but you just don't use the traps. I was talking about a portal the other day. Black design. I think it was for mobile. Hard to find. Worth it. Yeah, I just had that portal. I'm not sure where I put it. Oh, I think I'm gonna have one of those portals up for auction this weekend. Actually, it's not super hard to find, Martin. It's the Trap Team portal for mobile portal. It has a trap slot. I believe it has a speaker yet, and it has a controller tucked in underneath the portal. Yeah, it's not super rare. I saw on eBay they tend to go for like $15 or something like that. So it's not too bad.
My flames are growing. Born to burn. Deal with the wheel.
All fired up.
Started a petition to make mobile games playable again. Yeah. I mean, that'd be nice if they did, sure, but they shut down the servers. They're not gonna turn them back on.
All fired up.
They don't have a reason to.
Twists of fury.
King of the Sting.
Activision got a little platform happy with Trap Team and Superchargers. Yeah. I mean,
Always do my
Skylanders was huge back in the day. Like, they wanted to get it out on every platform possible so to get as many people to play as possible. Because if they get people into the game, then they can sell their figures. And that's what they were all about. And at some points, it felt like they gave the game away for free just to get the people to buy the figures. They could have, but since it was a video game by itself, they could charge. They not only charge the normal $60 for a video game, but they got you to pay $75 because it came with, a portal and some figures.
Stay
Scorp is very underrated. Yes, Parker, I agree. Everybody should have a Scorp. Yeah, he's not the prettiest looking figure, that's for sure, but he's effective.
A chain is only as strong. Stay frosty.
Or 9 starter packs for superchargers. Yeah. Well, that was the year of Nintendo too, where they had their exclusives, and so then, man, they split those things up hard. It wasn't even like, yeah, here's a super starter pack with all, Donkey Kong and Bowser and their vehicles. It's like, no, we're gonna put Donkey Kong and his vehicle over here, and Bowser and his vehicle over here, and we'll make dark editions of everything. Craziness. But guess who bought them all? And I guess who sold them off?
Bolts and lightning.
Made a mistake.
My power will haunt you. Bolts and lightning.
Clear the air.
I wonder how I rank.
Clear the air. Blast and furious. I am on a hot streak.
All right.
Blast and
Okay,
furious.
looks like maybe got like 24 figures left. Oh, I sent you the creation crystals too. Oh, and the damage figures. Man, not quite done. Thought I was getting close, but no, I have more left than I thought. Stink Bomb and Rubble Rouser. Yep.
Numbers are fun.
Good figures. I like how fast Stink Bomb can throw his Ninja Stars, and Rubble Rouser, he hits hard. And he can go underground, and he has minions.
Fear the fish.
Rubble Rouser's the best. Well, maybe not the best, but he's awesome.
Looking good. Look.
Highly underrated, if you ask me.
Fear the fish.
Feather the storm. A storm unlike any other. Feather the storm. Bolts and lightning. My power will haunt you. Bolts and lightning. No gold, no glory!
I like that. Doomstone is the less successful but good-looking brother. Yeah, I mean, Doomstone looked good, but I don't think his moveset is quite as effective as Rubble Rouser.
Drop the hammer.
I like that analogy. I'm good at that.
Boom shakalaka. Booga, all right. Boom shakalaka.
growing stronger. Nature calls.
Yeah, Doomstone released really late. It's the only reason it's expensive. In my opinion, he's not that good. But people wanted him.
My power has grown.
Tree-Rex number 1.
Be afraid of the bug.
Get Tree-Rex number 2 while we're at it.
Be afraid of the bug. Yes.
Airship, that's quite all right. I know a lot of people who like Doomstone. A lot of people have tried to talk me into using him, and
Wow, those are big numbers.
it may be a case of I just haven't played with him enough, and I don't have him leveled up enough.
Rush hour.
But so far, I just don't think it's for me.
Who dares face me? Who dares rate my ability? Who dares face me?
All right, now we're down to about a dozen figures. Then we'll do the creation crystals. See if there's anything in these crystals.
Protect and surge.
Which I'm guessing there is something in these crystals unless you reset them, because they have stickers on them which I have to take off.
Full disclosure.
Gotta clean them up.
Protect and surge.
Shoot for the stars.
Light core.
Ah, a rising. Shoot for the stars.
Brace for impact.
Yeah, Airship, I was pretty sure these figures weren't yours. I forgot where you got them from. Okay, Craigslist lot. Okay.
Brace for impact.
Yeah, yeah. There are definitely some figures on there we have to check out and destroy.
Armed and dangerous.
Thrillipede has a top-notch moveset. Like, he's another one that, you know, came out so late, I didn't get to play with him a lot. I know just his basic, I mean, he's a ranged character. He has those grenades to throw. He can throw them quite quickly.
Armed
And as I found out, when I did play with him a little bit in one of the playthroughs I was doing for Superchargers, the grenades are kind of like heat-seeking. So, like, as I was running away from enemies and just chunking grenades, he would chuck them behind him to hit the enemies, which was really awesome, actually. So I'm kind of excited to see how he upgrades. I don't have him fully upgraded yet.
It's party time.
But yeah, even just his base attacks, I like.
blink and destroy.
Light core.
A blaze of glory.
Pumpkin Eyebrow. If you don't have Thrillipede, obviously
Right.
regular Thrillipede is going to be really hard to get. But we do have an egg-sided Thrillipede in the shop if you want to at least give him a shot if you don't have that yet. That's going to be a lot cheaper and a lot easier to find.
Hawk and Door.
Light core.
Yeah, Yeah, range, close, and defense. Yeah.
Oh, the sky's the limit.
Trophy's good.
Hawk and Oar.
The motion of the potion. Now that's
Someone really like this like turban thing. I've seen this on a bunch of characters so far. Must have been their best hat or their favorite hat.
Full scream ahead.
All fired up.
Earthen Adventure, I'm glad you checked out Custom Conquest. Yeah. If anyone wants to see some ridiculous customs, they're not Skylanders customs, they're usually Amiibo customs. But TJ over at Custom Conquest, just search YouTube for Custom Conquest and you'll find it. He just makes some ridiculous videos. Even if you don't know or understand Amiibo or care about Amiibo, the videos are just entertaining. All right. Ooh, level 27 Undead Quickshot. So let's evaluate this character. My first thought, this does not look like undead. It's crackling with electricity and it's red. A big red dragon. Some engine parts and electricity. Like, I applaud them for making everything match, but this looks like a transformer, which I would put in tech or fire because it's red. This could easily be a transformer, right? It looks all right, just not undead. Earthen Avenger, I guarantee you he does not have a team of guys editing, animating the videos. To my knowledge, he does them all himself. Uh-oh. My 3DS wasn't plugged in. Ooh, good. We still have power. Gonna have to remember to plug it in after today. All right. Yeah, there's your Undead Quickshot. We're gonna say goodbye to him. How about a magic guy?
Strength, courage,
Magic
and
swashbuckler.
double trouble. Think you can improve on this? Hey, be
All
my
right.
guest.
See it? Got the purple going. They really like that crackling electricity thing. Or the aura or whatever it is. But it's got like an engine on its tail. Like, what is that? I don't know. Not the best designs. They like the dragons again. Not the best designs we've seen for sure. Got spoiled by some earlier designs.
welcome to
Be afraid of my missiles.
Oh, was there some nice elevator music with that one? I don't hear the game sound right now, so I don't get all the sound effects of these characters. Tech Bazooker. It's like a little leprechaun or something. Which I wouldn't say is tech. It's like a little leprechaun or a turtle or something. Give me the, like, put this as life or magic or something. Like magic leprechaun or a life because he's animal based. I don't know. And green. Yeah, not my favorite again. Yeah. May have spent a little bit of time with these, but
Time to prove myself.
not quite lining up the way I would expect them to.
welcome to the
I am one with the earth.
Earth Ninja. Okay, first of all, I see fire, so that doesn't scream Earth to me. Ninjas are always short, so that's unfortunate. Not a lot to see here. That fire really gets in the way of what's going on a ninja. Huh. Well, that's that, I guess.
Welcome to the Creation Crystal.
Maybe I should be
Photo
listening to
Master.
these.
Here you can create your very own imagination.
He's just as tech as Boomer. Fair enough. Fair enough.
First, choose a battle class. Each class uses a unique type of weapon. Welcome to the Creation Crystal Port.
All right. Second magic crystal.
Don't
here.
mess with
Magic bowslinger. Whoa. 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 Well, the double trouble mask definitely helps go towards the magic.
Be awesome.
This is kind of a fun color scheme, though. I mean, it feels a little bit more like a kid designed it, but at least the colors kind of work together. Like they're your kind of your primary colors, right? Magic, I mean, not the color scheme I would go with probably for magic, but like I would have just made this into like a royal double trouble, right? If we can. I don't know. Might actually be one of my favorites so far out of this batch, but that's not saying a lot.
Brace for my blasters.
Undead quick shot. Wait, the last one was an undead quick shot too, wasn't it?
A royal entrance.
And it like had the same guns and this like this is like version 1.0 of the undead quick shot, and we already saw version 2.0. Like very similar to the last one, but different.
Welcome to the Creation.
Making
Oh,
a
that's a
splash.
water knight. It's got no pants.
You can rebuild me better, stronger, faster.
All right, it's okay. Okay, I mean not great, but yeah, I felt like they didn't quite finish this design. But all right.
Well,
And last but not least, our dark creation crystal. Had to stop your son from creating ninjas. Yeah, I mean the ninjas are the best, right? Dark sorcerer. Okay, okay. They really like that electric crackling in the middle there. But yeah, usually people have a really hard time creating good dark guys. This is a good dark guy. I like this one. Usually dark looks too much like, you know, undead or something, but this one I can see as being dark. This is definitely the best of the bunch that we've seen today. I like that one. I mean, it's not the best design we've ever seen, but best of the ones today, I think. All right. Oh, let's make sure these are cleared. Ready for resale. And come on. You done? Are you done? Okay, I didn't feel that actually cleared that one. Reset. Come on. Wasn't that good. You can erase it. It's okay. Why not line up here? Man, doesn't want to erase this one. Let's try that one more time. All right. But I'll get into the damaged figures here.
He shoots, he spores!
Start getting through them while we're waiting for this dark crystal. All right. Did you reset? No. Man. Okay. You line? No, maybe you're not lined up. Come on. Portal lined up. Error. Reset. And that's not cool if this dark crystal is going to cause problems for me. No. All right, something. It's just not like the 3DS isn't behaving as I would expect. That's the weird part.
Blinded by the light.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Outshining the rest.
It was too good of an Imaginator. No, it's not that good of an Imaginator.
Blinded by the light.
Let's ruffle some feathers.
Thank you, Martin. I will definitely remember to plug stuff in again. Assuming this finished. Try charging the DS. No, it's not on low battery. It's like 75% or something like that. So that should be fine. I was just worried because it wasn't plugged in, it might have low battery. There we go.
Welcome to the creation crystal.
I'm going to put it on the portal once again, just to make sure. Dark creation crystal cleared.
Welcome to the creation crystal, Portal Master. Here you can create.
There we go. There we go. Seems to work. Hopefully that holds. But if anybody that's watching this buys that dark creation crystal and has a problem with it, please let me know. Like, we'll get something figured out if it does become problematic in the long term. If you have problems with any figure that I sell you, please let me know. We'll get it figured out. You know, I test and reset everything on the stream, so you know, so you have some confidence going in that the figures are good. And for the most part, that has worked. I've only had one instance of a character that kind of was faulty after I shipped it out. And that's one that I kind of remember I had a problem with when trying to reset it. Like it kind of reminded me of that creation crystal, right? Except it was an actual figure. So I did have to replace that one.
Enchanting, aren't they?
You would take the Dark Sorcerer. Well, now, I mean, it's recorded, so you can at least go back and kind of look at what parts they might have used. See if you have those parts to match.
Silent but deadly. Catch a glimpse. Silent but deadly.
Oh, that was your light core flashwing, yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, never mind. This is Swarm. Giants don't like the Traptanium portal. John, that was the Dark Pyramid. Dark Pyramid. I think I currently have a Dark Reactor in the shop. That should be fine. But this one is the Dark Pyramid that will be going up in the shop shortly. Be the gamer, yes. I'm telling you, Custom Conquest. TJ is amazing. Not only with his customs, but with his video work. And like, did the video you watch, did Dark TJ make an appearance? I don't know if he appears in every video. Every video, wow, I can talk. But yeah, he has these two little me characters he's created that are Hero TJ and Dark TJ. And they're hilarious. I feel. Obviously, they're probably different in different videos, but
Looking solid as a crock.
sounds good, John. Yeah, I'll have that up, within the hour. Within an hour, I should say. Maybe not within the next 20 minutes. So yeah, I mean, like I didn't have any problem reading like Tree Rex or Crusher, but Swarm in particular I've noticed, and sometimes Bouncer, they have some trouble with the Traptanium, with my Traptanium portal at least. If I place them dead center on the portal, it doesn't like to read them. If I push them to the side, it'll read them just fine. But yeah, that's where I notice it the most often. That's why I always tell people like Traptanium portal can be the most temperamental because of just where the sensors are placed. But it is what it is. I deal with it. It works overall.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, Giants don't like the Traptanium portal. Yep, Bouncer. Yep. Yeah, it's most likely the portal. If you switch to a different portal, you'll probably have a little bit better luck, especially if you switch to like I said. That's why I always suggest like if you're having trouble, like try it with the portal that came with that game, right? So if you're playing Giants, use the Giants portal and Giants figures. Like that, those were all created to work together. Now, is there some level of interchangeability? Absolutely, and that's great. But yeah, Traptanium portal takes longer to process a swapper. Yeah, swappers in general, if you, especially in Swap Force, if it's the first time you're placing that particular combination on the portal, it will definitely take longer to register. Consecutive times after that, it'll be a little bit faster, but it's still slow.
Very cool.
But yeah, the swappers give it some grief as well. The Tempertanium portal. I didn't reset that one. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Very cool.
It's all good, Wolf Shadow. There's no requirement to show up.
Looking good.
No need to apologize. Welcome to the stream.
Very cool.
Yeah, the lights were flickering on the figure. That's because it doesn't like have a like solid connection. Usually that means, and yeah, that's just problem with how they designed that portal. Like they I'm guessing they got some instruction from above to make something that looks new and different and cool, and so they did, and it definitely looks different. And I mean, it looks fun, but I didn't have any problem with the original portal. I don't know.
Slice and dice.
Wolf Shadow, no Midnight Museum today. Sorry.
Fear the fish.
Yeah, in general, I don't have a problem with the swappers taking longer, unless, of course, you're in that mode where you're just like scanning all the combinations in just to get the combinations.
Silent but
Then it
deadly.
feels like it takes forever. But all right, last damage figure here, and then we can. Oh, I should grab the Imaginite chest while I have it here. Get some free parts. Then we'll flip down to superchargers for a few vehicles, and then down to trap chain to get the magic items and the 2 traps. And then we'll be done with the stream. So that's cool. Got a silver chest today. Parker finally got the metallic gill grunt. Nice.
New. New. New.
Yeah, it's like watching paint dry. I mean, it's like a watch pot never boils, right? Or you're just sitting there waiting, and that's what you're focused on. Yeah, pumpkin eyebrow. I mean, were you using the Traptanium portal? 'Cause like I feel even with the Swap Force portal, it is like a slightly extended time frame, but it's not quite as bad as if you're just using if you're using the Traptanium portal. All right. So all the damage figures work. That's cool. Have a good day, John. Thanks for hanging out. Grams, thank you. People beat up on Imaginators so often, and I don't get it. I think Imaginators is a good game. I mean, that's probably why you didn't expect it to be so good, is because everybody else hates on it. I love Imaginators. I thought it was a great game. I don't get why there was so much hate for it. Yeah. I like if you go find my original review of Imaginators, like I call it the best Skylanders game ever. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't played it in a while. Like we're getting there after my Superchargers playthrough. I'll go through Imaginators. But I just like origin stories. So like I said, SSA is always going to be my favorite, I think. But Imaginators is a good game.
Sharp as attack.
Crypt Crusher. Sea Shadow.
Scoring major points.
Pumpkin Eyebrow likes the survival mode. Yeah.
Sea Shadow.
Wolf Shadow, Eon's Elite Ghost Roaster for $20. Nice. Once again, I think that's basically what I sell them for on my site, and that's used out of box. So, is yours in box? If you got it in box for $20, that's great. But even out of box isn't bad.
Sky Slicer.
There you go, Blue Fan. Liked Imaginator so much on the Wii that you bought the Switch version as well as PS4. I like it. I like it a lot.
Sharp as a tack.
Sky Slicer.
Glad to see I'm not the only one who enjoyed Imaginator. Those were actually the only 3 vehicles we needed to test today. But we got them out of the way. It looks like they had, 1 land, 1 sea, and 1 sky vehicle. Bare minimum to get through the game. Not even the starter pack ones. They made some good choices with Crypt Crusher and Sea Shadow. All right. Well, Shadow is in. So you got the case with it. That's nice. That's nice for sure. RX Tro. Welcome. Just finishing up the stream actually. Just have the last few magic items and traps to test before I get going and update the SCL shop with everything that we just finished unboxing. But yeah, you're welcome to join us for a few minutes. Talk all things Skylanders, if you will. Pronounce it as retro. I can do that. Cool. Thank you. That helps out a lot, actually. I'm never good with names, but like RXT, I don't know how to pronounce that. But retro, we can definitely do that. Oh, Airship, they had more vehicles, but did you keep those 2 then?
Straight to the
Need to add a
point.
wish list to SCL. Okay, Wolf Shadow, when you say wish list, what are you thinking? What do you actually want this wish list to do? Like a wish list of figures that are out of stock that you want to buy, or just like for you to keep track of your collection?
Sheep creep.
Retro, I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. For anybody else who hasn't done that yet, gotta tell you, what does SCL stand for? I know a lot of people think it's Skylanders character list, but we've discovered a new meaning. Subscribe, comment, like. Let YouTube know what you like. Let YouTube know that they should show this to everybody else out there. Out of stock Skylanders that you like, wish list that notifies you when something is in and out of stock. Okay, yeah. I will look into that again. Like I said, that's something I've used on other sites I've had previously. Earthen Avenger wants that as well. Yeah. So I have had something I've used in the past, but it broke down after a while and just stopped working and stopped notifying people. And so I need to see, well, if that one is out there and they've updated it, or if there's something better out there nowadays that I can utilize. So that's why I didn't have anything like that out there immediately. But it's definitely something I can look into again, because yeah, it's not something that I mean, it's something that a lot of people wouldn't appreciate, I think. Add a tab to the shop that lists items by quantity. That might be a little bit tougher. What, Jindigo? I'm just curious. What would be the purpose of that? Like what would would you actually shop that way? Like to see what I have the most of or what I have the least of? I guess maybe to see what I have the least of. Is that why you want it? To see what's almost out of stock? Because that's what you would buy first if I have low amounts of it, or like what would be the purpose of that? Yeah, I'm curious. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm just curious what that would mean. Parker, you don't care for the tower time level? Yeah, it's unique. It's definitely unique. For the least of to see if you should buy something now or later. Okay. That was the only logical conclusion I could come to. I can look into it. Just knowing what I know exists out there right now, that it might be possible, but it might have to be something I do custom. Yeah, I mean, if you click into each figure, like I give you, the quantity is there, and so you can see how many I have. I've left that turned on because that's something I know I can turn off. So temporarily, that's your solution. But yeah, I can look at it. Skadoosh, you're back. Well, I'm just about to end. I got everything tested. Everything works. So we didn't have anything that didn't work today. Just the bag of damaged figures, which we knew was there. So that's not a huge deal. The rest of the lot, as Jinigo said, it was a good lot today. I was happy with it. Very happy with it. Thank you, Airship, for sending that. Yeah. I'd say it's worth it. So I'm going to go now and update the shop. If you're wondering, you can either camp out the shop as people have done in the past. Otherwise, I will update on Twitter, twitter.com/SCLMatt. You can follow me over there. Or even if you don't have a Twitter account, you can just go to twitter.com/SCLMatt and watch for me to post an update there. But yeah, that's when the site will be updated. So shouldn't be more than 30 minutes or so. But yeah, SCL, subscribe, comment, and like. You got it right there. You heard it, folks. I'm not even the one telling you to do it. There you go. Have a good day. I will be back tomorrow for another stream, whether it's an unboxing or just continuing our playthrough of Superchargers. That's what we're playing through right now. So there will be some sort of live stream tomorrow. Hope to see you there. We'll talk soon.